that merch drop. Huh? Nice stuff? Cool stuff? I designed it all myself, actually. I'm very proud of it. So anything you guys purchase, please just, once you get it, take some pictures and send it to me. Get it up to social media somehow and show me. I need a better line to do that. I would love to see you guys in my merch. I'm actually going to be ordering some myself. They don't give it to me for free, which I get, but, I mean, hey. I really want that stuff. I designed everything on my own, excluding the 2 logos from Simple Days. Just to let you guys know. So it is all pretty freaking cool. I really like it. But anyway, let's get this stuff out of the way. I know you're not here to hear me yap about my stuff, like my merchandise and stuff like that, but I will say that there is a working description, a working link in the description for Discord. Okay? It's working. We're not closed. I will be closing it eventually. Okay? And I'm going to go over details about that another time, I guess. Or I guess I could talk about it just for a quick second here. So basically what I'm going to do is once I get to a certain point where I feel comfortable, I'm going to close the Discord. It will become invite only. When it is invite only, content creators, sex workers, people like that can contact me or our moderators to actually basically apply to join for free. However, I will charge a fee to join the Discord beyond that point. And the reason doing that, don't get on me, because Wendigoon has a Patreon, Discord exclusive. I don't even want to hear it. You can't even get in without paying. You either keep your patron pledge active and you get membership, or you make a one-time fee. Now, what happens with that fee is it doesn't go to my pocket, it's going to go to a big pot. And what the pot's going to be used for is giveaways. And I don't know a price, it's going to be cheap. But basically, my goal with that is to weed out trolls, weed out people who aren't serious, people who are just looking for gore. I mean, I get the most disgusting people that I remove from the server, to be honest with you. I mean, people into gore is not what I mean. I mean, there's a lot of disgusting folks out there that have other intentions. So we keep a tight and safe community. We root out toxic people. Anyway, check out the description, become a patron today, join the Discord, like and subscribe. But let's talk about one of the most infamous gore videos ever uploaded online, Chechclear. A little bit of context here. So Chechclear is actually one of the most famous gore videos ever. It was believed to be one of the first beheading videos ever uploaded online, and it's considered one of the most gruesome. However, you figure with this, it would be all over, correct? Well, not exactly. There's about a 15-second clip, and otherwise it's extremely difficult to find, and some people believe it's not even real. So it's effectively gore loss media. But it goes a little deeper than that. Chechclear, or officially known as the Chechclear Massacre, is an incident that occurred during the War of Dagestan in the 1990s, and I really apologize if I butchered any of that, but hey, I'm American. Anyway, it's really bad. Okay, so what happened is during this war, a lot of events were recorded, okay, and typically the Chechen insurgents would record executions of Russian soldiers in grisly ways and leave the VHSs on the officers' corpses for them to find. And some of these were, well, they were put online, and they were actually put up and sold via VHS all over Eastern Europe as snuff films, believe it or not. The only thing that makes it technically not a snuff film is the fact that it wasn't made for the purpose of profit, it was made for the purpose of propaganda. The film showed 6 conscripts from Russia, which if you don't know what a conscript is, it's actually like, it's a mandatory serviceman. So it's people who are forced to serve a certain amount of time in their military. So these guys actually did not have a choice in the matter of being there in the first place. They didn't sign up to fight this war, mind you. So it shows 6 of them. Well, they're surrendering the Chechen jihadists who agreed to take them as prisoners of war. The film itself, though, is, however, extremely difficult to find, like I said. You can find a 15 to 16 second clip of it, of the main execution, and that's readily available online. That's easy enough to find. However, there's about 5 more minutes of footage, or even more, that is considered lost, like I said. And existing copies of Chechclear, the 15-second clip, are usually really bad quality, and they vary so strongly. Like, this is I think I've used this analogy before, but it's like The Last House on the Left, where it's like, hey, what's your copy look like? And it's because this video was ripped from a VHS and uploaded online. Way back, okay? So, it's unnaturally bad quality in a lot of cases. I have seen very good quality ones. Some even lose the audio or their color, which is really atypical, I guess, from what I've been reading. How this originally got out was, it was recorded in 1996 during the conflict and actually found by Russian soldiers and sold to the Russian media in 1999. Yeah. So Russia's Channel 2 news station actually aired this multiple times in full, the full 5-minute execution video. Man, that's some wholesome family entertainment. You want to sit down with a TV dinner, some Salisbury steak, and watch Chechclear with me? Jeez. Russia, you're crazy. Calm down. I know I got people in Russia. Like, what the fuck is wrong with your country, man? I mean, I'm not one to talk, but because I live in America where we, like, eat bullets and ground beef and together, I mean, it's not weird to eat ground beef. So, digging deeper about the clip here, like I said, it's extremely hard to find, and it's basically the one you can find just focuses on the moment of execution of the last soldier, but it actually leaves out a lot of detail here. The full version is so hard to find that it's considered a myth, okay? So, like, pre-2008 was when you were able to find it a little easier, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't into this stuff back then. I didn't really look into it. I didn't have a channel. So our Russian conscripts are in hopes of becoming prisoners of war, which is already a bad thing, and because we have the Geneva Convention, you know, we're not allowed to commit war crimes, but that doesn't stop people. It quickly becomes clear that they've been deceived, and the Chechen terrorists have the men lie on the ground, and they slice 5 of their throats viciously. Now, this is where our 15-second clip comes into play, but here's the difference. I'm going to explain this as if we've all seen the full video, okay? Like, it's easy out there. I'm going to explain it timeline now, because I'm starting to realize I'm a little scattered here, so I apologize for that. The young man is actually, like, humiliated and crying and praising Islam and the Chechens, saying they're great people, please don't do this, things like that. And the officer, like, I'm going to say the Chechen officer, that's just how I'm going to title him. I don't know what his exact thing was. And actually, by the way, the identities of both of these people have never been found. There's a lot of speculation. I know a lot of people aren't going to watch my video, and they're going to post this Wikipedia shit in the comments. It's not him. I forget his name. I didn't even write it in here. It's not him. Anyway, the officer decided to make them pay for what they called a blood feud. Basically, the Russian boys took out some of their guys, friends and family supposedly, so they wanted revenge. So that's what this is. He's apparently beaten senseless, our Chechclear victim. He is beaten senseless, mocked, and forced to fight 5 Chechen militants at once as he cries and begs for his mother. It's really bad. The climax of all this is one of the most disturbing things I've actually, like, seen, I have to admit. And I can't really tell that they possibly shoot him, but they have him on the ground, and they have him on the side, and they step on his head with, you know, the officer steps on his head with his boot and holds it down. And it's so bad. He stabs the Russian soldier in the side of his neck behind his Adam's apple in the trachea with a Bowie knife, and saws through the trachea and carotid arteries, and you can hear this man's screams as his vocal cords get cut, and it's kind of like a crescendo of pain, followed by a gurgle, because when his vocal cords are severed, when this happens, when you're killed in this manner, you drown in your own blood. It's not a quick way to go, and it's agonizing, and it was actually, the amount of blood and the way it was done is some of the most vicious shit I've ever seen, I have to say. And like I said, it's considered extremely disturbing because this is possibly one of the first recorded instances of a beheading uploaded online, and I don't know how true that actually is. Maybe somebody down below can give me a little more insight if that's true or not, or if you guys have access to the full Chechclear video, maybe give me some insight, see if I missed anything. But this still is the only thing, I guess, that exists from the full video that's easy to find, and I don't exactly understand the context. But even as 2021 rolls around here and we found a lot of weird lost media, it seems that Chechclear is not really surfacing anytime soon. In fact, I thought I was given it, but it was another incident that is commonly confused with this that took place around the same time, and it's commonly put as like Dagestan executions, and it's about 15 minutes of war crime antics and all that good stuff. It's not good. It's really fucking bad, and it's like mutilation and everything. It's really weird. World War II vibes, actually. I would like to look more into war crime, gore, and other things like that. So if anybody has any information or sources put down below, or any cases that I should look into. I know the Chechen War and Dagestan and things like that are one of the biggest, but please let me know if anything else, anything you can think of. But with that, I'm actually about to go record another video. It's been real. Thank you so much for watching. If you notice, my dreads are out. They will be back. I actually just wanted to take a break, give my hair a rest, so we're going to go back to flowy hair moth. Thank you so much for your support. Please become a patron so you can get access to my exclusive videos as well as the Infamous 4 docuseries. Definitely check out the merch down below as well. Maybe cop yourself a t-shirt if you like it. I'm going to come out with some other stuff too. I'm going to have a nice little fall drop with hoodies and stuff too, don't worry. I just got to work on it. I don't want to overdo it. Again, thank you so much for watching. Be on the lookout too for some collabs I'm going to be doing soon too. Again, I got Disturban on hold. I feel so bad for this man. Like, I've been so freaking busy. I need to contact him. As well as Wendigoon and somebody else. That's going to be a nice little treat and surprise for our gore-loving folks out there. But again, I've already, I digress. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I love you all. And I will see you, well, the next time I make something terrible.